Good evening and welcome to the Bayside Sports School Lads Cricket Championship Season 12. You're here with the first game live at the Air India Sports Club. The toss being won by the USGS Gladiators, electing to bat first. It's the second game for them in this tournament. A couple of deliveries have been bowled and it's not yet fetched them any runs. And Deepak is on strike. The aggressive right-hander tries to go across the line. There is some swing on offer here. Like always, you see a little bit of help when you're playing the first game. And it's really important to give your side a very, very good start, be it with the bat or with the ball. Rules slightly different at the Air India Sports Club in this Bayside Schools Lads Cricket Championship, where you have 4 overs of power play up front and then a couple of overs of batting power play anywhere between 11th to the 16th. There he goes. Simon's in the air, but should be the first runs off the bat. First runs of the innings for Deepak and for the Gladiators. Pushed towards mid-off for a quick single. It's going to be Sunny on strike for the first time in the game. Slip in place as well. That's cut into the gap. There is a fielder in the deep. Oh, and he's missed it. That should be the first boundary. A very fortunate stroke of luck here for the Gladiators. On that occasion, it was cut off the back foot by Sunny. Straight to the fielder there. But he lets it go through his legs for 4. Second over. Goes across the line as he found the gap. Oh, brilliantly done by the fielder at square leg. Oh, there's a hit as well. Direct hits are always close, but on that occasion looks like Sunny had made his ground. What an effort that. Just have a look at that inside edge. Went towards square leg and a diving effort in the end. Picks up, throws it. One stump to aim at and direct hit. Well, Sunny, very, very fortunate again. Akshay has got the responsibility of bowling the second over with the new ball. That's much better. Half a shout, but looks like down the leg side. Some movement in the end of the pitch for Akshay. Akshay to continue. That's much better. Very well bowled. Straight to point. Another dot ball. The Gladiators will not be looking to go all guns blazing. They want to have a steady start here. And especially Sunny, one of the more experienced players in the Gladiators lineup. This time plays with soft hands into the gap. He wanted a single. Deepak sends him back. Slight misfield, but should be a dot ball. Akshay. Well, that's well bowled. Again, they wanted a quick single but sent back. Deepak at the non-striker's end. He's just telling his fellow teammate there's no need to take those risky singles. They have the firepower to go for the big hits whenever they want, and especially Deepak. He's that kind of a player who doesn't believe in taking a lot of singles and doubles. That's again very well bowled. Ends a beautiful over. Just the one of it. 6 without loss after 2. Gurvinith to continue. This time the ball kept a little low. Didn't bounce as Deepak could have liked. Slightly back of length, and straight away the captain removes the fielder at first slip. It's good changes in the field here by the Avm Aryans. Making a comeback in the Bayside Sports School Lads Cricket Championship Season 12. This time another play and a miss. That's well bowled. Very well bowled. Not bowling in the hitting range of Deepak. He's waiting for anything that's in his zone. He's that kind of a player who can take the game away from you within a matter of minutes. Having won the toss, selected to bat first, the USGS United Gladiators. That's much better. It's much better. That's the length he needs to bowl more often than not, because there is some movement of the pitch in the air as well. Not the quickest Gurvinith, but certainly one of the more accurate bowlers to have bowled in the Bayside Sports School Lads Cricket Championship, in the power play especially. Look at that again. Same length, same line. Tried to play the cut shot this time and well fielded by the fielder at extra cover. Standing a little too close. Deepak must be feeling a little bit of pressure. Has faced 10 deliveries, just 2 runs so far. Something's got to give here. Something's got to give. Another beautiful delivery. Very well bowled. Very well bowled. One just shaped away from the right hander and played with soft hands towards cover. No run of this over so far. 5 balls have been bowled. Vineet. A full toss driven firmly down the ground. There's a fielder there with a brilliant effort, but the ball will win the race eventually. First boundary for Deepak in this match, and 10 without loss after 3, the Gladiators. Akshay to continue. This time short, pulls it towards the mid wicket. They'll run through for a quick single. That's good running between the wickets. The previous over was quite economical until the last ball, which went for a boundary. United Gladiators, they'll be looking to give a very solid partnership up front. Sweeper on the offside on the boundary, as well as third man, two fielders outside the 30-yard circle in the power play. So last over of the power play. This time it's in the air. Should be a chance. Oh, it falls in no man's land. That was in the air, and well, Deepak gets away with one. Was looking to hit it in the air on the onside, as there's no one deep in the leg side. But a leading edge could have gone anywhere. Falls safe. No damage done for the United Gladiators. Akshay to continue. This time Deepak goes down the ground. There's a fielder there. On, he's dropped it yet again. How costly will this prove to be? There have been a lot of misfields. And have a look at that. You can see in your frame. It was straight to his hand. He should have taken this. Just made a mess of it. This time Deepak goes into the onside, and immediate retaliation by Deepak. He's not going to miss out on that one. Picked it up from the off stump. That's a very good shot. There's nothing wrong with the delivery. Full marks to Deepak. Finds the boundary. Sam pulls it again into the gap. Another beautiful shot. Will it go all the way to the fence? Cuts off just before the boundary cushions. A couple of runs taken there. Deepak taking the attack to the oppositions now. Couple of misfields resulting in boundaries. A catch drop. This time Deepak goes into the leg side again. Running the first one hard, but should be just a single. It's good work by Deepak. Ends the fourth over. It's 18 without loss. Change of ends for Gurvineet. And he's gone in the air. He's got in the gap as well. It's chase for the fielder at long off. Should cut it off eventually. Not before they get a couple of runs there. Was it in the air? He knew what he was doing. He found the gap. Timing wasn't immaculate, resulting in a couple of runs. So onto the pads, flicks it. It's into the gap. Should be just a single. Sunny on strike. It's well bowled and well played in the end of the back foot. No run. Gurvineet to continue. Onto the patch this time. We'll wait for the umpire signal. That's given a wide. It's mighty close to the thigh pad. That's much better in length. Cuts it straight towards the fielder at deep extra cover. Another single. Deepak this time flicks it into the gap. Has he found the boundary? Yes, he has. A full toss put away in style. 4 runs. Last ball. Again in the air. It's gone over the top. Chase for the fielder. Long chase. Another couple of runs to end the over. 5 gone. 29 for no loss. change in bowling. Nishant off spinner into the attack. Well played, opens the face of the bat. Oh, that's gone past the fielder at short third man. The ball is racing away towards the fence. The ball should stop eventually, but not before they get a couple of runs. It was a good delivery, slightly back of length and cuts it really well. Stem down the leg side again. It's going to be a wide. Oh, that's much better. And inside edge, he wanted a quick single, sent back, but safe in the end. Nishant bowling over the wicket. And that's much better. This time with soft hands, he'll take a single. Giving the strike to the dangerous, also dangerous Deepak. It's looked very good, 22 of 21 so far. It should get better if he bats for a few more overs. That's much better. It's well bowled. But played with soft hands, they'll run through for a quick single. That's good cricket. Again down the leg side, lets it go. Missed by the keeper as well. They'll get an extra. And it's not been the perfect start here for Nishant. He's bowled a few extras. Good partnership, this 36 now in the 6th over. This time onto the pads, played with soft hands. They'll run through for a quick single. Chance of a round at the bowler's end, but the throw was a bit wide. Direct hit would have been a close call, but Deepak had left as soon as the ball contacted with the bat. Last ball of the 6th over. A good over. Well driven down the ground. Although 10 runs off it. 9, beg your pardon. It's 38 without loss after 6. New bowler introduced into the attack. It's going to be Mahesh bowling over the wicket. Oh, beautiful start. Slower through the air. Tossed up delivery. Dot ball to start off his spell. Sunny has taken his time. 10 of 14 now with that dot ball. Needs to get going. You do not want to put pressure on your batting partner. That one spun sharply and that should be a wide. There is some help for spinners, it looks like. If you bowl in the right areas. Sunny to face. Again back off length, cuts it straight to the fielder at cover. Another dot ball. The pressure mounts up with each dot ball. They haven't lost a wicket yet, but the runs have not been so free flowing off the bat of Sunny. Cuts it this time, finds the gap. Should be a couple of runs, if not more. Oh, that's missed by the fielder there at deep extra cover. It was a poor effort there in the end. Sunny gets his second boundary. And for second time, it's come off a misfield. The bowler is certainly not happy with the effort. But 4 runs added to the total, more importantly, for the USGS United Gladiators. Oh, that's well bowled. Quick single. Very good running between the wickets. Boundary and then looking for that single. Smart cricket by Sunny. Deepak Modgil, the captain of the USGS United Gladiators, won the toss and elected to bat first here. Just having a look at the field. There's a sweeper on the offside on the boundary. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket. And what looks like a deep square leg as well. Here he goes again. This time Deepak makes some room for himself. Played into the onside. That should be a boundary. The ball is racing across the fence for 4 runs. Good improvisation in the end by the captain of the Gladiators. Look at that. Shuffled across and just used his wrists. No man behind square on the leg side. The deep backward square leg had no chance of getting to the ball. 4 runs added to the total of the Gladiators. That's gone past everyone. Should just be a single. Byes signalled by the umpire. And the end of 7 overs. It's 49 without loss for the Gladiators. Nishant to continue. Bowled a rather expensive over. 9 in his first, but has a chance to make a good comeback. This time back of length. Pulls the ball into the gap. It's gone towards deep mid wicket. In fact, a fielder at cow corner. 50 runs up with that single for the Gladiators. It's come at a decent rate. Start of the 8th over. A few changes made at the field now. Nishant pulls to Sunny. He's batting on 15 of 17. Slow calculated start here for Sunny. That's back of length. Good effort. Chance of a run out? No. Sunny goes back in time. Good call by Deepak. It was struck fiercely off the back foot, but Nishant did well to get a hand on it. He's got a good action. And look at that. Very well bowled again. He'll run quickly for a single though. Playing really well, these two. Notched up a 50-run partnership for the first wicket. Just the second time in this year's edition that you've seen a 50-run partnership for the opening stand. Tries to sweep the ball. Has he found the gap? No, he's not. Chance of a run at the bowler's end. What was that? A big miscue. Big miscue. For a moment I thought it's an easy single, but the ball went straight to the fielder. Well, Sunny called for it. Deepak, who decided not to run, send his partner back. And an easy run out in the end. The first wicket goes down in the 8th over. It's 51 for 1. Oh, play and a miss. That was so close. Very rare occasion at the Air India Sports Club where you see that kind of bounce. Tried to play into the leg side, but play and a miss for Deepak. It's looking solid at 29. Just needs to bat for a little while for his side this time. Makes some room, leading edge. It's in the air and falls short of the fielder at point. And that's the end of the 8th over. A very successful one for the Avm Aryans. 52 for 1 after 8. Mahesh will continue. Deepak on strike. Goes in the air. It's going to fall safely into the gap. Just a single. Gives strikes to Lokesh now. He's batting at number 3. Another left-hander. Oh, and he's got him off the very first ball. What a delivery. It was a big gap between bat and pad. And in slow motion, you can see that it was pitched just about good length. And he played on the back foot. It was a huge mistake. Second wicket goes down. It's 53 for 2. New man in at number 4. Shreyansh gets off the mark of the very first ball. Drives it firmly towards long on. Still a lot of batting left. They have Yatin and Ronak still to come for the Gladiators this time. On the pads, it's flicked it towards deep square leg. Another single. Runs have seemed to stop for the United Gladiators. Deepak is trying his best, holding his ground at one end. 32 of 31 for him. He's played really well so far. Shreyansh this time drives the ball. It's in the air. It's in the gap. The ball is racing away towards the fence. It will be cut off in the end. Oh, you wanted a second, Shreyansh. Shreyansh was sent back by Deepak. Could have been another run out had Shreyansh completed that second run. Has to be really, really watchful. That's well bowled. He was looking to bring out the sweep stroke. Very well done. 9 gone. 56 for 2. Nishant to continue. Oh, there's a loud shout. It was off the bat. Very good decision by the umpire. Very, very good decision under pressure. It was a huge inside edge. But the pressure gets the best of us. Even the umpires sometimes. Really well to keep his cool. It was a good delivery by Nishant. That one spun again. Another close shave for Shreyansh. It's been a very good comeback by the Avm Aryans here. Drives it down the ground. Should get a single. Deepak on strike. Again, plays into the leg side. There is a fielder in the deep. Will just be another single. Batting at run a ball right now. It's been a good comeback by Nishant as well. He gave away 9 runs in his first over. He's been economical since then. Well bowled again, straight to cover. A quick single. Chance at the keeper's end. Just seems to have made his ground in the end, Deepak. We're almost at the halfway point in this first innings. The last ball left. Or tries the reverse sweep, a play and a miss. End of 10 overs, it's 59 for 2. Change in bowling, change of ends now. Leg spinner into the attack. Plays it on the offside, a single. Prathamesh, the new bowler. Prathamesh this time. Oh, it's across the line. There's a shout, but looks like a mix up in the middle. Chance of a run at the bowler's end. And that's out. Deepak has to go back to the pavilion. New man in Sandeep at number 5. Pressure situation 64 for 3 in the 11th over. Goes across the line, very first ball. Straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket, just a single. Sandeep on strike. There's a slip in place as well. Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. Tossed up in the air. Excellent delivery. Last ball of the over. Sweeps it towards deep mid wicket. Should be a couple of runs at least. Just a single. 11 gone. 66 for 3. Mahesh. This time driven firmly into the gap. That should be a boundary. First of the innings for Sandeep. It was a change in bowling. Siddharth was in fact brought into the attack, and the very first ball that he bowled, it was driven firmly through the covers for four. Sandeep will play an a miss, or probably an inside edge on that occasion. Tried to cut the ball and it just hit the inside of the bat and fell safe. Goes across the line again. He's found the gap. It's a chase for the fielder at deep mid wicket, but it's just going to be a single. He's got a good arm. Very good arm there. Prathamesh at deep mid wicket. Would a fantastic first over. Cuts the ball. Straight to point. Chance of a run out. Sandeep had made the ground, but a direct hit is always a very close call. He's got him. What a delivery. Yorked himself. Siddharth has bowled beautifully in this over. It was a little tossed up delivery. Sandeep using his feet trying to get to the pitch of the ball. Did not judge the length to perfection, and look at that. Yorked himself. What a wicket this is. 4 down for 72. .72 for 4. Last ball of the 12th over. Nikhil Jain, the left-handed batter. Oh, well bowled. Very well played as well. End of 12 overs. It's 72 for 4. Prathamesh will continue. Oh, play and a miss. Shreyansh tried to drive the ball through the covers. That one spun sharply. Eight more overs remaining. The batting power play is yet to be taken, where they left 2 overs. With the field restrictions, but Prathamesh to continue this time. Tossed up. Oh, yorked himself. But that's into the gap. He squeezed it somehow. It's going to come back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Very, very good running. Shreyansh really quick off his blocks. He was running to the danger end. Knows the value of each and every run from here on. Sweeps the ball. What a shot that is. That should be a boundary. So well played. So well played by Shreyansh. There's so much pressure on him. But he knew what he was doing. Swept to perfection. Onto the leg stump. Will flick it. Running the first one hard. Nikhil. Very, very well done by the pair. Come back for the second. Played with soft hands in the gap and they're back for two. Tried to cut the ball. Another play and a miss. Cuts the ball. It's in the gap. Running back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Very well done. Ends the over with a couple. 82 for 4 after 13. Goes back to the bowler. Siddharth in his second over. Got the big wicket of Sandeep in the previous one. He's continuing from the far end. 82 for 4. We're in the 14th. It's time onto the pads. A quick single taken. That's good running between the wickets. Shreyansh looks like a very agile athlete. Nikhil hasn't got off the mark yet. As long as these two are out there in the middle, a big score is on the cards. They still have the services of Ronak, who batted exceptionally well in the first game. When his side were out there in the middle a couple of days back. Shreyansh, another Yorker. Well, this Yorker variation is working out really well for Siddharth. He's bowling outside off stump. He's not bowling into the leg side. That's something positive. Look at that again. Outside off stump. Very well bowled yet again. Another play and a miss. Couple of dot balls. Played towards long off, running the first one quickly. I love this intent. Is the ball going to run all the way? No, it's not. Cut off in the end. 2 runs taken. It was a very good delivery by Siddharth, but equally well played by Shreyansh. Got on top of the bounce. Found the gap. Last ball. Full toss. That should be a boundary. But there is a fielder placed there. Well, from where I am watching the game, that looked like a certain 4. But there was someone in yellow. End of 14, 87 for 4. A slip in place. It's the batting power play. Couple of overs. Good start by Nishant. Quicker through the air. Flatter trajectory. He's not tossing the ball up. He's pulled 3 good over. Economical. In today's spell, he was really pivotal in getting his team back into the game. Another play and a miss. That was very, very close. The fielder had slip. Must be slightly interested. That's good captaincy. Very good captaincy. A couple of dot balls. Now the slip is out at short third man. Point, extra cover, everyone in readiness. Another play and a miss. Turn of stumping, and it's really quick to dislodge the bails. Three dot balls. It's in the gap as well. Couple of runs more. He's got a good throw on him, huh? Very, very well done. Prathamesh, the leg spinner. He's got a slingy kind of a throw. Should not take his arm on. Nikhil getting off the mark on the 7th delivery. Another play and a miss. That's beautiful bowling by Nishant. This time the Yorker length. It's a very interesting variation for spinners to bowl. Certainly one of the most effective ones here. The School Lads Cricket Championship. The last ball of Nishant's spell. 4 overs almost have been bowled. 3.5, none for 17. Not picked up a wicket yet, but it's been super economical, I must say. Driven firmly down the ground. Should just be a single. Prashant. In fact, Prathamesh has got a good throw. Look at that. Ends the 15th. 90 for 4 after 15. Newman and Samir. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Well bowled. Very well bowled. In fact, I've just got some confirmation. It was Samir who was the fielder at long on. The player with an impressive arm. That's Samir. And not Prathamesh. Apologies. Nikhil. Another dot ball for him. Bowled really well in the first game that he played. He was the man of the match for his side. Picked up 3 to 4. I think it was 4 wickets. But today with the bat. Well bowled. Played with soft hands towards point. A quick single taken. Giving the strike back to Shreyansh. Another play and a miss. That's well bowled. Very well bowled by Samir. Little quick in the air and off the pitch, this guy, as compared to the others. And because of that pace that he has, there is an invariable bounce that always comes into picture. This time it's pulled away beautifully. That should be a boundary. Shreyansh really picked up the length early. Just slapped it through mid-wicket. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Just a very well played stroke. Call it whatever. Shreyansh has really impressed everyone with that shot. Steps down the ground, plays it towards mid-on, and he will keep strike. It's the end of the batting power play. 100 up after that single. It's 100 for 4 after 16. Change of ends. Looks like it's Siddharth. To continue, Shreyash goes into the leg side. Will not carry all the way towards mid-wicket. Oh, slight misfield. Enough for them to come back for the second. This is good cricket by the United Gladiators. They've struggled to get those boundaries so freely. Shreyansh just losing the grip of his bat and letting it go halfway while taking the second run. It's been good cricket all around. Nikhil has not been able to score those runs as willingly as he would have liked, but he's really put up a good partnership with Shreyansh. And look at that shot. That should be 6. That stuck meatily. Really, really well. Everything that he does is just topping up what he did previously. And that shot outside off stump, almost a wide delivery. It was a wide, but he got good connection on it. The fielder on the boundary had no chance. Sweeps the ball. There's an appeal there, but it came off the bat. A couple of runs taken off that slight misfield. Good running. Again goes down the ground. Almost went over the head of the fielder at long on the bounce. Just a 1. Oh, that's played a huge inside edge actually. Nikhil will scamper for a single. That's good stuff. Last ball of the 17th. Oh, play and a miss. What a ball that was. Slower through the air. Inviting the drive. 17 gone. 1-1-2 for 4. Samir, change of ends for him. Back of length, pulls it into the onside. Should be a single. Will give the strike to the inform and the dangerous Shreyansh. Three overs remaining. Samir bowled the second over of the batting power play from the other end. It's down the leg side. Very well done by the wicketkeeper. Oh, chance of a run out. And that's out. There was never a run there. Should never run off a misfield. That's 101 in cricket. But I think Nikhil saw the opportunity. Wide ball. But a run out. Unfortunate. Nikhil did well, sacrificing his wicket in the end. Samir to continue. Drives beautifully. Ronak. He's a dangerous man. Well, he's batted so well in the first game. Ronak Mehta. He got a few sixes to his name. Injured himself while he stepped onto the field while they were bowling in the second innings. But good to see him back in action, and two really informed players batting together. Shreyansh and Ronak plays into the onside. It's in the gap. The fielder has no chance. 4 more. 119 the score in the 18th over. Suddenly, they put the foot on the pedal. There's nothing wrong with the delivery again. It's just that Shreyansh is in some form. Samir. It's down the leg side. Should be a wide. Trying to play the ramp shot again. There is space on offer. And Shreyansh tried to utilize it like he did a couple of overs back. He's shown all his variety of strokes in this innings. Talk about the cover drive. Talk about the flick that you saw a couple of balls back and this ramp shot. Oh, that's a huge hit. Oh, but there is a fielder there. What happened here? For a moment, it looked like it had cleared. The fielder had long gone, but the fielder perfectly placed in the end. It was a really good stroke. And a good catch, I must say. A very, very, very good catch. Dismisses Shreyansh for a well-made 45. 120 for 6. Kamesh, the new man in. It's onto the pads, but probably going down leg side. A good decision by the umpire. It was a beautiful delivery, for sure. Gets the strike. Ronak Mehta. 121 for 6. 1 ball left. Drives it firmly towards long off. Should be a single. Going back for the second. Oh, a yes-no kind of a situation. Finally deciding not to go for the second. 18 gone, 122 for 6. Change in bowling now. We have Akshay from the pavilion end. Couple of overs remaining. 122 the score. They'll be looking at a score anywhere around 140 or more. We've seen that odd bounce on this pitch. Tries to go into the onside. Straight towards mid-wicket. A quick single taken. And overthrows. It was not needed at all. Sam at the keeper's end. Will they go for the third? No, they won't. Well, it should have been just the one. Kamesh really aware. Really watchful. He saw the opportunity for the second. And Ronak eager to come back on strike with a couple of runs. The fielder at mid-wicket, square leg, cover and point inside the circle. Ronak goes into the onside. He's found the gap. But there is a fielder. One bounce. Well, a pretty unorthodox sort of a field. There's a mid-wicket in place and there's a deep mid-wicket as well behind him. Something that you don't often see in T20 cricket. 125. Kamesh is on strike. Oh, he steps out. Play and a miss. Tried to cut the ball. Changed his line, changed his length at the last minute, Akshay. The ball just skid through the surface. Beats the outside edge. Kamesh. Oh, he's taken the aerial route. And that's missed by the fielder. That's going to be a boundary. It was straight to him. Should have been stopped. .129 the score now with that boundary. They missed quite a few opportunities in the field, be it catches or such misfields. 8 balls remaining to conclude the innings. There's an appeal, but it was outside off stump. A very good decision again by the umpire. Kamesh shuffled across the line and tried to just dink it into the onside. Came off the pads. 130 for 6. Ronak is back on strike. It's gone high in the air. Has it cleared the fence? Yes, it has. Ends the over with a 6. 136 for 6 after 19. The last over of the innings, 19 gone. 136 for 6. Kamesh on strike. It's going to be Samir with the responsibility. And that's it. That's going to be 4. 140 is up now. Can they get to 150 now? That should be a realistic target for them from here on. Came off the outside edge. It was a thick edge. Piercing in between third man and the wicket keeper. Third man sent to the boundary now. Where is he going to bowl? What is he going to do? Samir to continue. Another edge, but this time there is protection in the deep. They're coming back for the second. And he makes his ground. Good running in the end by Kamesh. Samir. 4 balls left. Drives the ball straight to point. Should be just a single. But the fielder threw it anyway. Thankfully there was backup. Goes down the ground. Firm hit towards long off. They'll run the first one quickly. Slight misfield will allow them for the second. That's good cricket by these two. Fielding has not been up to the mark by the Avm Aryans. Just a couple of deliveries remaining. 145 for 6. One hit will get them to 150. Are they going to get there? Certainly they would be looking to get there. Drives it towards cover. Kamesh will come back for the second. Keeper is called for the throw. Well, there was a chance at the non-strikers and now they'll go back. Run out opportunity and he's gone. Well, it looks like it's a mix-up in the middle, but Ronak has to go back to the pavilion. It was the 4th run out of the innings. Last ball of the innings. 146 is the score. The new man in. Just for one delivery. A Yorker line delivery. Yatin Mora played firmly towards long on. They're going for the second. They will get there. Will they go for the third? Kamesh is trying his best to steal another run, but I think that should be it. 148 for 7 is what they get in 20 overs. 149 to win for the Avm Aryans. Hello and welcome back to the Bayside Sports School. That's Cricket Championship. We are here live at the Air India Sports Club. 149 to win for the Avm Aryans. It was a brilliant display of cricket in the first innings all round. You talk about runs off the bat and some good spells with the ball as well. Especially Nishant, he's really impressed me. Bowled very economically, 18 in his 4 overs. And now here we are, all ready for live action. The first ball. Tushar on strike, it's in the air. Can this be a wicket of the first ball? Fielder under it and he's dropped it. Should have been taken. We hope that he's not injured himself in the process. He's definitely fallen on the ground. Tushar was the man on strike, tried to play the pull shot of the very first ball. My goodness. Would have been such a big scalp of the very first delivery, but an opportunity goes down. So does the player. Alok. A surprise bouncer. Alok to continue. This time cuts the ball. It's in the air, but it's straight to point. Wanted a single, sent back. A direct hit would have been close. Oh, there's a misfield. There's a misfield there by the fielder at mid-wicket. There was backup, but the backup was not efficient enough. So what should have been a dot ball has ended up in a couple of runs for Tushari. Certainly having the stroke of fortune. And Alok will be so displeased. Catch dropped and now a couple of runs exact in the beginning. Played with soft hands towards point and they will get the single this time. Amit for the first time in this game. It's gone in the air this time. Fielder calls for it and he will not make a mistake. Finally Alok gets a wicket. And the danger man, the opening player, Amit, has to go back to the pavilion, back off a line delivery, tried to pull the ball, was in no position. It was a loud call by the fielder at extra cover and made it look so easy in the end. New man in Mayur at number 3. He's on strike. Alok. Ball in hand, lets it go. That's much better from Alok. That length. That's why he needs to bowl more often. Drives it firmly towards the fielder at cover. That's a quick single. Chance of a run out of the keeper's end. Well, that's a direct hit and that's out. Very well done by the fielder at covers. It's just spectacular. Really, really good. Pick up and a very good throw. One bounce, top of the off stump, and he's got his man. Ends the first over. 5 for 2 for the Avm Aryans. Mayur on strike. Ronak from the pavilion end. The very first delivery. He was well bowled and a play and a miss off the first ball. Is it off the back foot? This time it's in the gap, but they'll not take the single. Fearing fact that they just lost a couple of wickets in the first over. Ronak Mehta drives it firmly down the ground. Well, that should be a boundary. Mayur opens his account with a 4. Beautiful strike past the bowler. Another drive this time through the covers. At least a couple of runs. Lokesh will cut it off. Outside off stump cuts it again, with this time straight to Nikhil Jain at short point. It was a good delivery by Ronak. Slightly back of length. Certainly was a little wider than he would have liked, but well done in the end. Shot again, cuts the ball. Finds the gap this time. Should be a single. Ends the second over. 12 for 2 after 2. Alok to continue. Goes down the ground towards long off. There's a fielder in the deep, just a single. Full toss, driven into the gap, and that should be a boundary. First of the innings for Prathamesh. Swung away from the right hander, but look at the timing. Full presentation of the bat and 4 runs. Again, he's found the gap. That's back-to-back 4s. This time it was again over-pitched. Slashed it hard over point. And another boundary for him. Oh, he's found the gap again. But this time it is just going to be a single. Just the one. Mayur. It's a play and a miss. That's a good delivery by Alok. Slightly back off length and shapes away from the right hander. Try to play the drive of the back foot. A play and a miss. Oh, he cuts the ball, but no connection on it. That's the end of 3 overs. It's 22 for 2. There's a change in bowling. Well, starts off with a wide Ritesh Balani. The quicker bowlers that you see are at the Bayside Sports School Lads Cricket Championship. Prathamesh is on strike now. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Well bowled, very well bowled by Ritesh. Slightly shaping away from the right hander. That's well bowled. Ritesh Balani slightly back off length and played with soft hands by Prathamesh. It's not really that big a total to chase, to be honest, but a couple of wickets in the first over has certainly made it very, very difficult for them. They need a huge partnership going forward. Onto the pass, that's picked up in the air. No one in the deep. How far is it? One bounce and into the boundary ropes. Angled in towards the leg stump and picked up beautifully. The end by Prathamesh. Played with soft hands through the offside. Another single. Prathamesh gives a strike to Mayur. Mayur on strike. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled. Mayur Joshi, right-handed batter. Another play and a miss. Tried to caress it through the offside, but ends the fourth over. 28 for 2 after 4. Change in bowling now. We have Lokesh from the far end. Off spinner into the attack. This time down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. They need the extras. They need a few of them. Onto the pads. Flicks it towards short fine. Mayur send him back. Prathamesh comes into bat at number 4 for his side. And he starts off with some magnificent shots. Shows us that he's an extremely confident player. I think his team needs him today to play a big knock. Another play and a miss. That's beautifully bowled by Lokesh. Slightly back of length. Lokesh driven down the ground towards long off. Another single. Mayur Joshi comes back on strike. Well, he needs to get going. He's played 15 odd deliveries, 13 deliveries to be precise. 8 runs for him. Looks technically sound, but his team needs a big knock from him. Having a look at the field, there is point, backward point, covers, and short fine like the four fielders inside the circle. Mayur cuts the ball. Soft hands, runs quickly through for a single. That's good batting. Again, plays it towards the fielder at cover. It's been a good over by Lokesh. He's bowled tight lines. He's not given away a lot of runs. Just the 3 runs of this over so far. Well, that's cut really well towards deep extra cover. Slight misfield. And they should come back for the second. A good throw would have been curtains. Well, will they go for the third? Well, Mayur has called for it. And in the end, what should have been just a single ends up in being 3 runs for the side. 5 gone, 34 for 2. .115 needed of 90. Well, a couple of big overs will set the tone for the Avm Aryans. Andy Bachawat, leg spinner into the attack. Tosses it up, cuts it beautifully, but straight to the fielder at cover. Prathamesh has been the aggressor out of the two. 18 of 13 for him. And looking strong. Mayur, on the other hand, playing second fiddle to Prathamesh's onslaught. Andy. It's tossed up and beautifully played in the air. There's a fielder there. But, oh, and it's caught. What a catch that is. Magnificent catch. It has to be Ritesh Balani. One of the more athletic fielders out of the two. Two sides. What a catch that was. Covered a fair bit of distance. And from where I am seated, it certainly looked like it's going to cross the boundary. And very, very well done in the end by the fielder at deep extra cover. Dismisses the danger man Prathamesh. Goes back for 18. It's 34 for 3. Humanin, Siddharth is out there at the middle. What a catch that was. I'm still not able to comprehend the fact that the fielder covered a good 20 yards. and ended up grasping the ball. It was a difficult take. Really has boosted the morale of his side. Andy to continue. It's much better by Andy. What a start this has been for the USGS United Gladiators. They won the toss, selected to bat first. Looked in a kind of a slump, I must say, in the beginning. But then, what an inspiring comeback. And that's outside off stump. That should be an extra. That should be a wide. Tossed up. Cuts it towards the sweeper on the offside. Gets the main batter Mayur Joshi back on strike. That's short. Tried to play it into the onside. There's a fielder at short mid wicket. It's going to be a dot ball. He's pulled a good over so far, Andy. Tossed up on that occasion. Played into the onside. Should be just a single. And he'll keep strike. 6 gone. It's 37 for 3. Lokesh to continue. Driven firmly down the ground for a single. Mayur has to play a huge knock for his side. His team needs him the most. Now more than ever. That's short. He tried to cut the ball. But no contact between bat and ball. They need to believe that they can chase this total down. Because it's not that big of a chase for them. If they get a good partnership in, that's very well bowled again by Lokesh and Mayur. Standing his ground. Lokesh had to go around him to collect the ball. 38 for 3 in the 7th over now. Another mistimed shot straight back to the bowler. 3 dot balls on the trot. It's good bowling by Lokesh. He's not trying anything fancy. He's not trying to take wickets. That's the most important thing. He's focusing on dot balls. And look at that. That's the line he needs to bowl. Another dot ball. Magnificent stuff here, Lokesh. Superb line, superb length. And that's good realization by the wicketkeeper as well. It's the last ball of the over. They've sent all the fielders in the circle right up to the 30-yard circle line, and that's another dot ball. Magnificent over, just the one of it. 5 dot balls. 38 for 3 after 7. Andy to continue. That shot, that's in the air. The fielder will not get to it. It will fall way short of the fielder at deep mid wicket. Just a single. Tossed up. Oh, what a delivery from Andy. It was so slow through the air. It's just inviting the batter to play across the line. Try to go for the big shot. Really, really well executed by Andy Bachawat. Siddharth has faced 8 deliveries and just the one for him. That's much better. He's rotating the strike, giving the strike back to set batter Mayur. He needs to do that more often. That shot is into the gap, but there is protection in the deep. Just a single. Oh, what a delivery! What a delivery! There's an appeal. There's a loud shout. Andy's convinced. Kamesh is convinced. Everyone out there, except the umpire. And that was mighty close in the end. Back off length and played back to the bowler. Another successful over. If you're a USGS United Gladiator fan, 8 gone, 41 for 3. Location to his third over, this time down the leg side. Got some bat on it, Mayur, but it's just going to be a single. That's another play and a miss. Well, Lokesh has kept it really tight. Has made life miserable for Siddharth so far in this innings. Just takes one over and a couple of balls, in fact, to change your confidence. That was way outside off stump. The umpire not calling it a wide. It's mighty close. Line belonging to the umpire. Very well bowled, slower through the air. It's magnificent stuff. He's played 15 deliveries. 14. And just the 2 runs. Cuts it this time. Should be just another single. That will not help him. There must be so much pressure on Mayur. With each dot ball that Siddharth plays, the pressure just increases and intensifies. This time it's in the air. That should have been stopped and missed by the fielder in the end as well. Mayur timed it with some venom. And the fielder at short mid-wicket for a moment was interested. He just took his hand out. And the fielder at deep mid-wicket tried to put a foot out. Mayur gets a boundary to end the over. 9 gone. It's 47 for 3. Change in bowling now. It's Nikhil introduced into the attack. And he's been picked up into the onside. There's a fielder in the deep. But the intent much better on that occasion by Siddharth. Having played so many deliveries. 16 balls he's faced. Batting on 4. He needs a few boundaries to release the pressure. Mayur plays it with soft hands towards short third man. That's a dot ball. Mayur. (18 of 22). Just needs to take the match as deep as he can. Required rate 9.5 right now. A shot smacked into the onside, but there is a fielder in the deep. He was unfortunate there. Tried to find the gap, but the fielder was beautifully placed and correctly placed, more importantly. I think it's Siddharth's turn to go big. Oh, he tried his best. He tried his extreme best to play into the leg side, but it's a play and a miss again. Just not been his day. Did well with the ball, but now with the bat, it really matters for his side. Nikhil Jain. That shot played towards cover. Slight misfield. And another single came off the knee of the fielder at cover. Mayur on strike. It's time into the pass. That's over the top. Beautiful shot. Extremely well played. He knew his fielders. He knew where the fielders were exactly placed. Took the aerial route. Found himself another boundary. And yet again ends the over with a 4. 54 for 3 at halfway point. Change of ends now. Andy. Inside edge, a huge one towards short mid wicket. Gets a single. Andy 2.1, 1 for 7 for him. And Mayur Joshi 23 of 24 for him. Scored a boundary off the last ball of the 10th over. Flicked it over square leg. Start to look much more confident and positive now that he's just got his eye in. Andy tosses it up. Mayur down the ground. That's in the air. Chance of a catch. And has he taken it? Oh yes, he has. What a catch that was. For the second time, we've seen something outrageous on field from the United Gladiators. And Mayur, who was looking so good, tried to go across the line, leading edge, and the fielder charging in, dives, or probably slips, but doesn't let go of the ball. Brilliant, brilliant catch by Ronak Mehta. Mayur goes for 23. It's 55 for 4. New man in Samir, number 6. They need some kind of a miracle. Having lost 4 wickets, need a huge partnership. Someone to just take the team back on top. That shot cut into the gap towards the sweeper on the offside. Gets off the mark straight away. Siddharth on strike. That shot, he's put it away. Has he got a boundary? Yes, he has. It was in between the 2 players in the deep. He had plenty of time to rock back onto the back foot. Found the gap to perfection. Bowled slower through the air. And played beautifully in the end. The first boundary for Siddharth. They need many more of those now if they are to come close to the finishing line. That's outside off stump. That should be a wide. Well, Andy is just protesting that it spun right in front of the batter. But what matters is when the ball crossed the stumps, was it outside the reach of the batter? And on that occasion it was. This time an off spinner. Oh, the variation. Played with soft hands down the ground. He'll get a single. That was outside off stump. Cut towards deep extra cover. The end of 11. 63 for 4. Last over for Lokesh. Change of fence for him as well. Oh, that one kept low. Who's going down leg side? Samir wanted a single, but Siddharth was not interested. Well, they should have run. There was plenty of time to cross over. Samir cuts the ball. Oh, that's a slight misfield. He should get back for the second. Sent back by Siddharth. Just the one. Siddharth on strike. Oh, that's another mistimed stroke. Oh, that's gone high in the air. There's a fielder charging in. And he's taken the catch. The fielding has been great by the USGS United Gladiators. Another good catch taken in the outfield. The 5th wicket down. Stepped out. Tried to go straight down the ground. He kind of mistimed it. And a very good catch in the end. Mukesh gets his first wicket of the game. In his final over, 64 for 5. Newman in gets off the mark straight away. Gets a single. Last ball of his spell. Samir on strike. Oh, well bowled. Ends a magnificent spell of bowling. 4 overs, 1 for 15 for him. 65 for 5. Andy to continue. This time cuts it towards cover and runs through for a single. Oh, that could be another run. Overthrows. That was not needed. Unnecessary. That's what Andy is complaining as well. That was no need to attack the ball and go for the throw. It already completed the run. Tried to pull the ball that kept low, really low. There was no pace on offer. Andy is very, very slow through the air. Gives a lot of air. The only way that you can play Andy is you wait for the ball. Look at that. Slow. Again, this time outside off stump. They will run through for a single. We wait and see if it came off the bat. Or was it a wide? Came off the bat. Andy to continue. Sameer on strike. Sameer cuts it. Cuts it firmly. But straight to the fielder in the deep. Required rate now close to 11 and over from here. They need a few boundaries. They need to get going. Not really got those partnerships in. That's been a major reason for them. Got their back spinned against the wall this time. The off spinner. That's a full toss. Oh, that could have been caught. Andy just putting his hand out. In fact, he too didn't expect a full toss to be played back at him. Would have been his third wicket. What a spell of bowling. 2 for 20 for him in 3.5 overs. Last ball for Andy. Tosses it up. Cut into the gap. And he finishes with his bowling figures of 2 for 21 in his 4. 13 gone, 71 for 5. Nikhil. Change of ends for him as well. He's coming around across. Oh, that one just skid through. Slid on with the arm. Good line to start off your over. Eleven and a half needed. An over from here. It's a full toss. Put away. Can that reach the fence? It's fielded very well. Very, very well. Gone back for the second. Just going to be a couple of runs. A full toss not put away by Sameer. He must be disappointed with himself. Just the one fielder on the leg side. Square of the wicket. Again, a play and a miss. That one skid through. There have been a lot of dot balls in this second innings. Some overs have been very, very economical as well. Nikhil. It's a full toss, and this time, has he found the gap? No, he's found the fielder again. With a slight fumble, but it should be just a single this time. Fielder was much more agile, much more aware. .74 for 5 in the 15th over. Oh, that was so close. An inside edge. Oh, he's gone for the single. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end if he hits. Gets there just in time. Nikhil. Oh, that one kept very low. That's the end of 14 overs. 75 for 5. And now the batting power play for the next 2 overs. Two overs of batting power play, and we have Ritesh Bhalani back into the attack from the pavilion end. 14 overs have been bowled. 75 for 5. Another 74 needed of 6. It's quite possible in T20 cricket, but only and only if they get going. Shashwat outside off stump. Very close call. Ritesh is a little quicker in the air and off the pitch as well. He likes to bowl a little back of length that allows the ball to just skid through the surface. He's done that magnificently well throughout this game as well. Look at that again. Another play and a miss. It is the batting power play, so the field restrictions are at offer for the batting side. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. We have a sweeper on the offside and a third man. Need to get going. 74 of 34 now. Tries to step out, uses his feet. It's a play and a miss. So 3 dot balls on the trot. Kamesh was quick enough to release the ball behind the wickets, trying to catch the batter off guard, but slight discussion going on out there in the middle. Really high backlift. Oh, that's very well bowled. Missed everything. Was really, really well bowled by Ritesh. Missed the stumps by inches, I must say. The required rate well above 14 and over from now. This batting power play is usually more in favor of the batting side, but not on that occasion. Another slower delivery. Oh, what a spell this has been from Bhalani. What an over, just the one of it. 76 for 5 after 15. 5 overs remaining, 73 to win. Alok, the last over of the batting power play this time. Another play and a miss. That just sums up the night for the AVM Aryans. They've tried their best, but it's just not been their day. Alok this time bowling slightly outside off stump. There's a packed offside field. You can see that there's cover, point, backward point, short third man, all behind square on the offside, especially the last three. .73 of 29 needed now. 15 and over. The required rate has jumped up. Seemingly impossible now with the intent with which the batters are batting. Oh, that's more like it. That's in the air. Will that clear? No, it won't. And the catch is dropped as well. Lokesh at deep extra cover. It was struck fiercely off the screws, but straight to the fielder, who should have caught it, having seen the standards of the fielding side kept so high throughout the game. It's a rare lead off. Samir back on strike. Alok. Oh, that missed by a whisker. It was a beautiful delivery. Samir on strike. Oh, he's gone down the ground. He's got many of it. That should be a maximum. It was a slower delivery. Picked up beautifully. You can see that Alok rolled his fingers on it. Samir waited and just dispatched it over the bowler's head. Must give him ample of confidence. They need many, many more of such hits. 83 the score now. Moving into double figures, Samir with that 6. Boundaries come after a very long time for the AVM Aryans. Keeper comes up to the stumps. Another play and a miss. Quick to dislodge the bails, Kamesh, but the foot was intact. Still one ball remaining in this over. Last ball of the over. Samir on strike. Another play and a miss. Very well kept. Really well done by the wicketkeeper Kamesh. Standing right up to the stumps. A play and a miss. Ends the over. 83 for 5 after 16. Ritesh, change of ends for him. Time directed towards the pads. Wants a quick single, Andy. The slight misfield will just be a single. Samir comes back on strike. They need a few big hits off the bat of Samir. Ritesh. Another play and a miss. Man, been too many dot balls. Too many dot balls. Today's game. It's just not been the Avm Aryans day. The batting power plays over. The field is spread. 22 balls, 65 needed. This time the ball bouncing a lot more than expected by Samir. Play and a miss. Tried to cut the ball previous occasion. Ritesh has been so clinical. Look at that. A brilliant Yorker. Executed to perfection. Nothing that Samir could do about it. Dragging it to cover and just getting off strike. That's all that he can do. Ritesh will continue. Oh, he's timed it beautifully. There is a fielder in the deep who will cut it off. Just the one. Oh, that kept low. That kept very, very low. Had that been in the stump line, I do not know what could have happened. End of 1786 for 5. Alok into his final over. The wicketkeeper Kamesh is right up to the stumps. He needs 63 of 3. It's been a clinical performance by the AVM, I beg your pardon, the USGS United Gladiators. It's played towards mid wicket, running the first one hard. Will they come back for the second? Quite comfortably in the end. When it's one shot, looks like the run wasn't completed at the non-striker's end. 62 of 17 needed. Alok. Another play and a miss. Well, they've just swung their bat recklessly. in the last few overs. They've just not been able to play against this beautiful bowling lineup. Again, a beautiful delivery, very, very well played down the ground. Should just be a single, not more than that. Well bowled outside off stump. He tried to cut the ball and didn't get any connection on it again. Alok. Oh, hits it in the air. That's high in the air. Is that going to be caught? No, it's not. They'll come back for the second. It's the second catch being dropped, but not much damage left to do for the Avm Aryans. Last ball of the over. That's much better. Into the stumps, played with soft hands towards cover. He'll keep strike. 12 remaining, 58 needed, 91 for 5. Ritesh, was there an inside edge? Well, I think the ball just kept low. '91 for 5. This time he slashes it towards point. Well, a direct hit would have been curtains for non-striker, but they'll run back for the second. So the best thing that they can do is come as close to the total as possible and not give the bonus point away to the opponents. Ritesh, oh, slow delivery, well bowled. Well played as well down the ground, firmly struck, straight to long off. He's coming back for a second, that should be a run out. And an easy run out. He's just thrown his wicket away, there was no need to run back for a second. He was nowhere near making his ground, but he has to go back to the pavilion. 6th wicket falls. 94 for 6. Ritesh Balani. He's not got a wicket yet. Well, now's the time to try all the tricks up your sleeve to outfox the batter. Slower delivery. It's played into the gap. Looking for the second. Think they should come back for two. But I really hope that he's not injured himself in the process. Looks like he's twisted his feet. His ankle. Angled into the pads. Quick to cross over these two. New man in Akshay opened the bowling with the new ball along with Gurvineet now on strike. 7 balls remaining. I think they should just try to score as many as they can. Get closest to the total that will help them eventually when the tournament progresses and the equations come into play. Down the leg side, wide ball. That'll help for sure. Here goes Ritesh. Played towards the field right cover. End of the over. It's 99 for 6. Rakesh to bowl the final over. Oh, very well bowled. That's a play and a miss. Left arm over the wicket. He's got a very good action. High arm action and good ball first up. I'm sure he must be high on confidence now that there's nothing to play for in this game. Look at that. What a nice action he's got. But that's very well struck. Over the head of long off. What a way to bring up 100 for your side. Too little, too late. But I'm sure he'll carry on this confidence the next time he comes out to bat. It was an over pitch delivery. And really well struck over long off. Again he goes in the air. Now there is a fielder under it. And he's dropped it. Sain Akpal could not get hold of it. Could have been a wicket for Rajesh, but little unfortunate on that occasion. Getting through his over really quickly, it looks like. Rajesh. Another play and a miss. Well bowled. Yorker length outside off stump. 2 balls remaining. They have comprehensively won this game. The USGS United Gladiators. Since the beginning, they have been dominating. And some late Big hits from Akshay. That's the second one in the over. Well, why was he not sent up the order? That's something that I would really like to ask the Avm Aryans captain. Second six of the over. Last ball of the innings coming up. Oh, that's a play and a miss, and that sends cheers of joy and happiness in the USGS United Gladiators camp. 1-1-3 for 6 is all that they could manage, the Avm Aryans, and a victory by 35 runs in the end.